I love this fragrance. It reminds me of like an old school glamour fragrance. I can imagine, you know, the 1920s Hollywood starlets wearing this because it's quite floral and it's quite woody with the overtones of rose. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's not an in-your-face fragrance. Somebody's going to have to lean in to smell it on you, but it's so delicious. It's irresistible. It's beautiful. Love it. Love the pink bottle. Looks really pretty amongst all my fragrance bottles. The smell is just like an everyday perfume that you can wear or keep it for a special occasion. Is up to you, but I tend to wear things all the time anyway. It is long lasting. I become nose blind to stuff, so if I wear something all day every day, then by the third day I could be knocking everybody else out the smell, but I wouldn't recognise it. So I'm aware of that, and I try and juggle my perfumes so I don't get particularly used to one smell. I have put this on in the morning, and in the car on the way home I can catch a whiff of it, so it does last.
I'm not a person that will actually go, I love sweet fragrances, but I'm not a person that actually goes for a rosy kind of fragrance, and this was the second perfume that made me change my mind when it comes to the roses smell. It's so sweet, it's roses, but it's not just roses, it's very woody as well. It's really warm, very creamy when you put it on. The smell at the beginning, yes, you can smell the roses straight away, but then it kind of shapes and you can feel vanilla, you can feel patchouli, like I said, woody as well. So it was really interesting to see the stages of the perfume after it's been sprayed on. Very long lasting as well, quite powerful. So I would say when you spray it on, it will fill the room with its smell. Then it kind of becomes a little bit more settled, like embraces your skin, and it changes its smell into something really nice. I would say it's a perfect fragrance for the summer. If you want to feel like feminine, if you go out with the girls, I don't know, throughout the day, probably more than evening. In the evening I would use something a bit more strong, but it's a delicious smell for the day activities in the summer. I love the bottle so much, like the color is really nice. Shape of it, I wouldn't change anything to the bottle, to be fair. The fact that it's a miniature makes it look even more cute. I had it in my bag all the time with me, and I've used it quite a lot, and I've still got even more than half a bottle, so I'm really happy with that.
I really loved it. It was really beautiful. The original one is Irresistible, and the rose is the main flower. So this is a different version of that rose velvet. You can still smell the rose, but what I really enjoyed was the white patchouli that came out afterwards, and it gave a sense of femininity that was quite strong and powerful, but also very light and soft. You spray it and it's not too overpowering, but it's there. It lasts quite a long time, and this size is perfect for carrying around just in case you did need in the handbag. But yeah, I could smell after notes of it throughout the day, which was really uplifting.
I did really like it. I've wore it most of the time, to be honest. To the office, outside to pick up my little one. I had it just to go out with my friends on the weekend. It's just really nice and soft smell. It's very light and very floral, which I like. You can smell the roses there. Perfect for the spring and summertime now. So a few of my friends commented on it as well. And smells really nice, smells really fresh. I would say lasts a good few hours, so I would do it in the morning and then it would last throughout the day. If I had time and I had it on me, I would put it on, but yeah, easily lasts most of the days. But yeah, definitely one of my top. This is really one of the nice ones, which I think is gonna stay there on the top of my shelf, so yeah.